I'm gonna talk about being humble today because I feel like this what I'm gonna have to be doing um, from the rest of this year on until part of next year. The Lord has already have shown me that, so I'm ready for it. And I just want to read, a couple of verses in books, that's pertaining to being humble, because this is what God has me doing. So this is what I have to do at this moment. So this is why I'm just gonna, like I say, um, talk about it, and because I know it's pertaining to me, and I'm gonna do what the Lord said do. I put my trust in no man, because man will fail you. So that's why basically I am leaning toward God, because I have some things that have to be worked out, and man can't do it. Only God can do it. I'm not trying to um, um, evade nobody, because whatever's coming my way, I know it's coming, and it got to come one day or another. It got to come. But it still can't stop my destiny, what God want me to be, what God want me to do in this life. Because like I said, my life is on God now. It's not on this worldly stuff and this materialistic stuff. Because when he make one way, he gonna make another way. So there's no reason to be afraid. And I'm not afraid. Because I feel like God gonna put me through it to bring me through it. Because like I said, I'm going through some things now. I'm going to go through some things until I get to the place where God want me to be. So basically, I'm doing this, like I said, on humbleness, because this is how, at this moment and this time, and for probably 6 months to a year, this is what I'm gonna have to do, because I'm gonna have stuff to come at me, because not to help me but to hurt me, and it's by people, my enemies, and then they think they're hurting me but they're helping me. So basically, I ain't worried about it. What's gonna come, I ain't worried about that. I face it at that point, but I'm not gonna worry about it now. Okay? So the first book and chapter that I'm going to read is Psalms chapter 9, verse 12. And it says, when he maketh inquisition for blood, he remembereth them, he forgotteth not the cry of the humble. That means that I don't care what's going on. If you humble, then he ain't gonna forget about you. He gonna be there. He gonna walk you through it. Things might seem like they gonna get hard at times, but he's still gonna be there. He gonna be there to work things out. Ain't gotta say nothing. Ain't gotta open no mouth. Ain't gotta say nothing. Because when the Lord is with you, you ain't gotta worry about it. The Lord gonna take care of everything. And like I said, a lot of things is coming at me in my life. I already done prayed about it. God already done showed me. And I know it's coming my way, but I want it to come on, because I want that to get out of my way so I can go on and do what I need to do, because I don't need nothing hinder me when I get ready to take out on my destiny and do what God wants me to do. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not afraid. I used to have fear in me. I used to be scared of a lot of things. I'm not now. I'm not. Because like I said, I done had so many things happen in my life. I done had so many people come in and out of my life, and people just in your life just to be in your life. They ain't in your life to help you grow. They ain't in your life to advance your life. They just there, like I said, for a season. That season might be 6 months. That season might be a year. That season might be 2 years. But that's just what they there for. They just there. They ain't there for no reason. But I thank God for giving me the wisdom and knowledge where I would know to recognize that. And I have recognized that. And not only have God shown it to me, he have I have had a dream about this. So I know it's going to come to pass, because all my dreams I have, they come to pass. And I know they got that saying that if you have a dream and you tell the dream, it won't come true. No, that's not the case. If you have a dream and God wanted to be revealed and he wanted to happen, it'll happen. If he see that it's going to benefit you and it's going to help you grow as a Christian, a person, a body, a soul, a mind. So that's why you have to stay prayed up and know the difference in between anything the devil got to bring and what God brings. That's why you have to analyze it. You have to analyze all that. You just can't go on one consumption. Oh, okay, I'm just going to go because this sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good at the moment. But after you get deep up in there and can't get out, and then you want to try to go backwards, you can't do that. You got to keep going. Or either stay with what you're doing. So that's why I done got to myself. I done start fooling with people. I don't want to get out in the street, get involved in no relationship with nobody, because I know what I got to face. I know what I got to do as a woman. So I'm not going to even go there. Okay, and the next one I'm going to read is Proverbs 16, chapter 16, verse 9. Yeah, I hear people laughing at me. I hear people sniggling, but I don't care. I don't care. Because one thing about it, they ain't got no heaven to put me in. They ain't got no hell. So why do I care about it? Let them laugh. Let them laugh. They laughing at me now. But after they see what God taking me to and what God is blessing me with, they ain't going to be laughing then. Okay, I'm going to read out of books Proverbs chapter 16, verse 19. And it reads, better it is to be of an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. That's what he's telling you. A humble spirit with the lowly than divide the spoil with the proud. That's proud people. Oh, I got this. I can go get this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do well. Yeah, that's the proud people. But the humble people, they don't have to advertise what they do. They don't have to they don't have to go tell people what they doing and what they getting and what they got. Because people going to see it. People going to see what God blessed them with. And that's one thing about me. I don't go around. I don't show off what I got. I don't be... if I got anything, I don't be flown in front of nobody. Oh, I got this. Try to make the next person jealous. Because you know what? What's good for somebody else ain't good for me. What's good for me ain't good for nobody else. So that's why I say, I ain't got time to be running around here lusting after what somebody else got. Envying this person because they got a Benz. Talking about this person because they got a Cadillac. And talk about this person because they marriage tore up. Talk about this person because the girlfriend, boyfriend cheating on them. I don't do that. When a person come to me with something, if I can't help them, I don't voice my opinion to hurt them. And that's just me. I always have been like that. I like to see people together. I like to see people happy. I don't like to see people home broke up. For what? I'm not saying it's not because I'm going through what I'm going through with my marriage, because this is an experience that I have been through. So I don't know how everybody else's relationship, marriage and all that is, but I know how mine is. And I know this is not what God wants, and I know what God wants me to do, and I know what God wants me to be, and I'm going to do that. But it all going to take time. And it's going to get done this time. It's not going to be no playing around. It's not going to be no sleeping around. It's not going to be no playing on the phone. This has to be done because the Lord said it. And it will be done. And then we got Isaiah 57:15. Okay, went right to it. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, 57:15. For thus saith the high and lofty one that inhabited eternal, whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy place with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble, and to revive the heart of the contrite one. Now he's simply saying this, that one that inhabited eternity, whose name is holy. That means if you doing what he's supposed to do, and he recognizes that and he pleased with that, and then hey, and then it say, I dwell in high places and holy places with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit. Now this is telling you about the humble spirit also, and it's saying that he said, I dwell in high and holy places. He didn't say man or woman. He said I, talking about himself. That's what the Lord said. That's what the Lord said. So hey, in other words, he's saying, don't be, you might be a contrite, you might be alright, but he said but he said to revive the spirit of the humble and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. That means that if you living like he wants you to live, not living of this world, not living in the flesh, not doing what you're not supposed to do what you're supposed to do. That's all he's saying. And then a contrite one, that means those that they're not bad, but they just ones that need the spirit of the humble, a busybody. That's people here, that's people there. They doing this, they doing that. They got to be doing something. They got to be around somebody. They got to be talking about somebody. They got to be mistreating somebody. That's a busybody, that's a contrite person. But the Lord ain't saying now time that he can revive their heart with the spirit of the humble. And that's how I've been lately. I ain't been running around here talking to nobody, worried about what nobody got to say, because everything people say in this world is just about negative. I don't care what type of job you got. I don't care what type of lifestyle you got. People gonna talk. People gonna have this and that to say, because you got so many demonistic people in this world now, till it's so filled with so many of them, till them demons are crowded with each other. And they trying to get out the circle however they can. So the way they do is they fight each other just like people do here on this earth in the flesh. They fight each other too. They fight each other too. That's why you have so many people, they so demon bound till they don't know what to do. They don't want to see God. They don't want to go pray to God about whatever going on. They want to try to mistreat somebody. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm a child of God and I believe God. And I believe what God going to take me, can't no man put asunder. No man. When I say man, I mean woman too. Because what God finna bless me with, it's going to be more than enough. More than enough. And I'm telling you, that's why I say I'm finna get ready to do what God want me to do, and I'm finna get ready to start on my destination where God want me to go. I don't care how I'm gonna do it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna get it done. I have to get it done, because this is the order that my God has gave me. Not man, not woman. These are the orders that God has given me. So I got to follow these footsteps, and I got to go. I don't care how nobody feel about me. I don't care how nobody feel about my marriage, because I know it's over. I know it's over. And I don't want nobody thinking that I'm staying with a man just for simple reasons. Because I don't need no man to validate me. I don't need no man to tell me he loves me, because I can tell myself I love myself. But one man I know that's in my life, and I know that he truly loves me more than anybody and anything. And ain't nobody finna deter my love for him. No way, no how, no shape, no form. I don't care. This is me. I can't help how nobody feel. That's their problem. If they feel that way, I can't do nothing about it. Then if they feel that way against me, if it ain't good, they need to change. They need to do something. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm a child of God. And one thing God said, do not touch his people, and nor do his prophet harm. So when you mess with God people, you gonna get it. You might not get it right then, but you gonna get it. And when you get it, you gonna be running back to your little friends. Your friends can't help you. You gonna have to solve that problem your own self. When you go create a problem, you can't depend on nobody else to do nothing. That's why I done start depending on myself. I don't care how much help I got. I depend on myself. Because I know I'm going to do things, and I'm going to do things right. I ain't going to do nothing. I ain't going to do nothing then go talk about it. Sure enough, I ain't going to talk about myself. But hey, you got people in this world. But I can tell you one thing. Sylinna finna go get her blessing. And I'll accept, and I'll take anything to come my way, because I already know what my plans is. Because the Lord already done planned it out for me. I know where I'm going. Okay, the next one I'm gonna read is Matthews. Let's see. Okay. Chapter 18, verse 4. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Now it's saying, whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child. That means that you never grow up to God. You never grow up. You gonna always be his child. He don't care how old you get. He don't care at all. You're still his child. He's still gonna take care of you. He's still gonna do the same he do with everybody else. He's not gonna change, because you're his child. Any mother or father living on this earth know that you love your child. Regardless of what your child do, say, or how they act, you still gonna love your child. So God is pretty much the same way. He gonna love us. He gonna love us regardless. But it's just us in the flesh not being able to receive what he has for us. But you got to be humble and submissive enough to realize it and receive it. Okay, let's see. 13. Okay, I'm going to read 23:12 in Matthew. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. Now he's just simply telling you, humble yourself. I don't care what's going on. Humble yourself. Respect him. He gonna fight your battle. Whatever going on, he gonna handle that. He don't need you in the way. And then I'm gonna go to Philippians chapter 2 verse 8. Come on. I'm gonna read this. Okay. I'm gonna read Philippians. No, let's not read. Well, anyway, okay, I'm gonna read Peter 1. I'm gonna come back to Philippians and James. Okay, Peter 1, 5, chapter 5, verse 5. And it said, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yeah, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For God resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble.